Hello you crazy awesome dancers and welcome back. Another bachata tutorial. This one is gonna be a request. How do we dance in social when there is no room, where the room is packed, you know, and you're like dancing like here because there's another couple, another couple and another couple. If you are on our channel for the first time, I'm Marius.
I'm Elena.
And together we're doing mostly bachata and salsa tutorials. Don't forget that if you like us, we already have over 200 tutorials. Subscribe, and the most important thing is to enable all notifications so that you receive notification when we upload something new. Also, here's the list with our monthly supporters on Patreon. In classes, you learn a lot of combos, a lot of figures that mainly take a lot of space. For example, let's say you're in a class, there are only 10, 20, 30 couples and you have a lot of space between you, and you learn to do the basic step like this, maybe a simple turn, you can go backwards and forward, stuff like that, and you can do a bunch of moves with a lot of space. Of course that when we're going into a social scene, a club, a festival, we don't have that much space, and usually, especially in the midst of the party, we have like only this much space. We're gonna show you in a second. And we cannot do all those combinations with a lot of room. But think like this. Practice them big, dance big when you're in the class, or if you have space, but we're not saying like dance big like doing your basic step like this. Yeah? Take the space that you need to learn the movement. But once you do that, train at socials to dance small and with fluidity. For example, I can do a very small basic step and I can do a very small turn. I can play a little bit with the hands, yeah? I can play with the waves, I can even turn, I can do a lot of stuff that don't require that much space. But first I've trained this big so I can do them small.
For us as followers, when we dance at a party or at a festival and it's very crowded, it's very important to pay attention at our styling. We don't do big moves, we just focus on following and the experience to be able to enjoy a good dance.
Now we're going to show you in a limited space how you can adapt your combos, the big ones. Here we are, it added some obstacles and we have a very small square. Like 1 foot, 1 foot, 1 foot, it's a really small square. You might be thinking, especially you leaders, okay, but that's a lot of space. No, it's not, 1, and 2, you should occupy your own space. When you're dancing, you shouldn't be pressured by the others dancing smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller into dancing here. No, me as a leader, I occupy my space. That doesn't mean I'm hitting the others, I'm hitting with my elbows left and right and I don't care, like I'm turning my followers into another couple. No, it's just that, you see, I'm a dancer, here is my follower, this is my space and you shall not enter into it.
You shall not pass!
Stand straight, dance, and make your presence felt. Boom, ah, here, boom, boom. Changing places, doing some head rolls, boom, playing with the hands, yeah, stuff like that. I occupy my own space. You see, even here, I can play with the hands. Let's get out of this very small space. Of course, there are parties and festivals that are really packed, meaning you literally have to dance like this. But in that case, just wait half an hour. Go grab a drink, get some air, come back, because there is no pleasure, at least for me as a leader, there is no pleasure into dancing like sardines, you know, like really packed. If you have parties that are so packed non-stop, well, you have to struggle through it. Yeah? If you don't find an hour or half an hour in which the space empties a little bit and you have more space. To finish the idea, me as a leader, I have some rules that help me enjoy more the dance and, you know, especially the party or the festival. First is, if it's like really packed, as I said, like here, because I dance a lot, I'm not so preoccupied with, okay, I really have to dance now. No, I'm taking a break, getting a drink, getting some air, and coming back, maybe I have just a little bit more space. If it's really packed and I still have no space and I really want to dance, then I will go mostly into sensual. Just doing things here, small things, boom, boom, doing isolations, rolls, hip rolls, a lot of head rolls, a lot of stuff that doesn't involve moving. And as I say, always do your basic step. If it's the best in your follower's life, doesn't matter what combos you did. That step, that basic step, she enjoyed it so much that she didn't care about the combo, so that's another thing. If you like doing dips or tricks, be mindful of your space. Usually when it's crowded, I do not do dips. I do not do stuff like this, boom, if it takes a lot of space. I could do it, but it would be something like here, just, I don't know, 10 centimeters, something like that. Give the idea to the follower that, okay, this was supposed to be a dip, but you know you don't have space, so imagine you did it.
Another tip for followers: when it's very crowded, be sure to give an extra attention to your leader, because he's very busy like leading you, and also be aware of the space, so give all your attention to him in order to make the things easier.
And if you want, you followers can also help your leader, especially when he's doing like back moves. For example, in salsa, we said that we're going to translate these principles in salsa. For example, I do my back on 5. I go like 1, 2, 3, and she sees that somebody is coming towards me. She either pulls me or stops me. She helps me also. And how we do all these principles, how we put all these principles that we shown you in bachata, how we put them in salsa. Usually in salsa you do not need that square, you mostly need like a rectangular, but the principles still apply. I occupy my space, I occupy at least, I don't know, a crossbody lead, a small crossbody lead for 1 foot here and 1 bigger foot here. So I can do all my moves. Of course, I still do them very small, and the thing is to do your combos small, all you have to do is, if that makes sense, put your elbows a little bit more inside. This doesn't mean that you're dancing here, but I am not doing my crossbody lead like this. I do them like boom, here, more in front of me, boom, pack, 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 pack. I know this looks a little bit weird, but hey, it's packed. I chose to dance, and it's awesome. Hope this was instructional, educational, and it will help you next time you go to a party. Remember, either take a break if it's really packed, or if you really have to dance and it's still packed, do small moves, use sensual in bachata, or, you know, do smaller combos in salsa. Don't do a lot of spins, you know, don't force your follower into difficult moves, don't do dips. And lastly, the most important one is, as you, as a leader, protect your space. I am here, I am dancing, this is my small square or rectangular for salsa, and you shall not come into it, or you shall be smacked by the force of Marius and Elena through their mind. Thank you for watching. As we said, hope you like it. Remember to subscribe, like, share it, and enable all notifications. Let us know in the comments if this was helpful.